32. Thanks, David. So Memphis will get the first possession. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to pull in a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, don't stop it.
Now here's Brooks. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Edwards against Brooks. Here's Russell. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
On the wing, Jackson. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards against Brooks. Towns kicks to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Adams over Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Here's Bane. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Jackson from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now, here's Anderson. Towns sets the pick for Anderson. Sweet move. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Bane against Edwards. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Towns, the pass to Russell. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Here's Morant. Gobert with the block. Brooks against Russell. Inside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards kicks to Russell. And Anderson has it in the corner. Towns against Morant. Shot clock at 5. And Anderson gets it to go.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Morant with another miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Russell passes to Towns. There's the dish to Gobert. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson against Towns. It's tipped. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Russell, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Fades and shoots. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Minnesota.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies, your champions.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Russell kicks to Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Gobert's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Minnesota. Morant with it. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside, Bane trains it from beyond the arc.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Russell dishes to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your days. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Now, here is Russell. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Anderson outside. Back to Russell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. One's on Morant.
Another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Russell passes to Gobert. Back to Russell. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Morant surveying the D. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The kick out to Towns. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Jackson has the open look from outside off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Anderson finds Russell. Out left to the wing. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Bane.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Feeds it to Gobert. No good. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Morant. He's got 8 on the wing. Bane to the paint. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Passes to Towns. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Now here's Edwards. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
29 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Bane. Driving inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Pulls up. The kick out to Towns. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
He's off on the second. 1 second left. And so it's tied as we head to half. Thank you, David. We'll be back And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Russell against Morant. Adams, the pass to Morant. And here is Bane for the lead. Offensive rebound. Adams, right side. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Out to Russell, out to the wing, and here's Anderson for 3. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Morant finds Brooks. Back to Morant. Over Anderson. Here's Adams, and he uses the glass on the lane. Adams has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Now here's Brooks over Anderson for the lead, and Adams kicks to Morant. Memphis moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Out to Russell. Now the pass to Anderson. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 6 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Anderson.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Morant finds Adams. Here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Now, here is Russell. He's got 6. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Out to Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Morant against Russell. Here's Adams. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. That one a little long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Has to Gobert. Tipped away. Out to Russell. To the left wing. Towns, the pass to Edwards. A second chance effort. That one doesn't go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant against Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Morant missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Towns. And finished off by Morant.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Outside, Towns. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 4. 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to draw your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Russell. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Towns kicks to Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Grant and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, John Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Now, here is Russell. Anderson outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep, Brooks traps in the tray. Brooks has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. On the wing, Bain. Edwards defending. Jackson from long range. It's not going to go for him. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Adams. And a wide open look for Bain. Kept alive. And here's Brooks from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Outside, Russell. He kicks to Gobert. The shot, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Memphis foul. Stephen Adams. His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Towns. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards looking it over. Morant with the steal. Adams with it. He's picked up by Russell. Out to Morant. Fires for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Bain. Russell against Morant. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Out to Russell. 3-pointer. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant with a wide open look. Kick out to Adams. There's the triple. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Russell with a wide open look. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, the leadership skills on display there. Getting it done when it matters most. D'Angelo Russell.
Morant outside. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Shooting foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
After review, ruling on the floor stands.
how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. See if they can get it done, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Russell with it. Now defended by Adams. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Out to Russell. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Bain. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Brooks. Here's Adams. Outside, Bain. Lock at 6. And another miss by Memphis.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Russell from long range. The 3 won't fall. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
it on. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Wall and Powell in the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. Now here's Anderson. Towns passes to Gobert. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Towns. Outside Russell. 5 to shoot from behind the arc. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Wall. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the inside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Now here's Russell. Towns passes to Russell. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Zubac. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to Zubac. George for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep breath.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Now here's Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
Pulls it from the top of the key and stolen by Gobert. Towns with the ball. Checked by Wall. Russell the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
He's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Here's Wall. It doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Towns down low. Leonard defending. And there's Towns on the assist by Russell.
He's starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
Now here's Wall. The shot's good.
The lift still there for Wall. Awesome to see him competing, especially when you remember that serious Achilles injury.
Here's Russell. The lead is 2. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Tipped away. Now Towns. Wall covering. Towns passes to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
And Wall, here we go. Up and over Russell. Leonard for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Wall against Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Gobert inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Zubac with a screen on Russell. Wall no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Edwards finds Gobert. Wall with it. Towns covering. Wall on the take. Here's Leonard. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career. It had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Russell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Russell, throughout the course of the game, wants to constantly put pressure on the defense. He did so there.
The Clippers trail. Outside Wall. Pass to Zubac. The kick out to Wall. For 3, Powell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 2.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Russell in complete control that time. To score off of that drive, that's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league.
Outside Wall. There's the triple. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Leonard for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Edwards. Out to the wing. Towns passes to Russell. To the right side. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Right side Wall. Inside. And the jam by George.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. Kicks it out to Anderson. Zubac with the steal. George with it. Russell covering. Oh, deflected. The drive by Powell. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Zubac with the steal. Here's Wall. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Towns passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Outside Russell. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Edwards from outside the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Leonard for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards with it. Guarded now by George. Now here's Towns. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far.
Timberwolves foul. D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
With Kawhi, it's not about really so much improvement as it is refining his game. and he's now hitting around 90% of his free throws. That's just remarkable stuff.
Here's Wall. It's blocked by Gobert. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Wall. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
What an effort from Wall on the play. Refusing to let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
John Wall. 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I tell you, he is just a resourceful player. Towns making the most of any opportunity to devastating effects.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Russell up top. Wall covering. Russell to pass to Towns. And here's Gobert from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Trying to get back on track. And Wall with the layup. Wall's got 6 points.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play.
27. The Clippers. 18.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for the Clippers. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's Zubats in at the center position. And that one misses.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Here's Wall. And they'll get another chance. Powell for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
Good on the second one. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Leonard way outside. And there's the foul. It's on even to Zubats. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Timberwolves shooting is around 55% so far. Russell against Wall. Left side, Edwards. It's stolen by Wall. All by himself. And the big finish by Wall.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. Towns with the ball. Powell covers. Kicks it out to Anderson. Gobert with it. Clock at 6. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Powell. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
George for 3. Hits the trifecta. George has got 7 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Edwards against Powell. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Russell. Wall with the defensive effort.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns against Wall. Here's Russell. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Zubac. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's Minnesota in the lead. Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. Down low. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
2 minutes remaining.
Powell outside.
2 minutes.
Over Edwards. No good. A bit long that time.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Fires the 3. The shot no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Anderson against Powell. Anderson passes to Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And the Clippers miss again.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Count it. Gobert's got 8.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Leonard for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Over Leonard. Denied by Leonard.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Kawhi Leonard. Shooting 1.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. This one for 3. Edwards pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And stolen by Gobert. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go from deep. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Towns. He's got 6.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
It's Powell on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. Left side, Russell. Edwards, a pass to Russell. Stolen by Wall.
Minnesota foul. Kyle Anderson.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards, the pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. From downtown. Rebound by the Clippers.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Timberwolves shooting 47% on this one, looking efficient. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
To the middle. Outside Edwards. And he lobs it up top. And Gobert with the stuff. That gives him a double-double.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Gobert.
And absolutely no one was falling for that crossover move. Just wasted energy out there.
And here's Edwards outside. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
The 3 from Russell. It's rebounded by George.
Timberwolves foul. Kyle Anderson.
The standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Shoots. Off the left rim and out. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Towns passes to Gobert. Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got rebound number 7 tonight. For 3, Powell. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Here's Anderson. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Wall with it, and it's Gobert picking him up to the inside. Leonard for 3. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Powell against Edwards. No good off the back of the rim. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Russell pass to Towns. And he lobs it up. Oh, George with a steal. Stolen by Russell. And Gobert with the stuff.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Ooh, a clear look for Powell. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Edwards, the pass to Anderson. Russell against Wall. Towns for 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Wall finds Leonard. Wall against Russell. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Rudy Gobert.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Now Towns. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. That one is off. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a...
Timberwolves have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. From deep three-point range, Bane for 3. Unable to get that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Morant outside. It's stolen by Wall. And now the Clippers on the break. Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Memphis moving it around. And he goes in for the dunk.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
In the corner, Powell with it. Wall passes to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that one is good from Zubac.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant against Wall. Morant gets to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Zubac. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
A nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
Brooks finds Bane. Back to Brooks. The 3. Brooks can't get that one to fall. And it's the Clippers' ball. Ball with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. From deep. Hits it from three-point range.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
The shot by Powell, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. To the inside, Brooks. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Morant with a wide open look. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Pass to Powell. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
The shot by George, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Morant finds Bane to the paint. It's tipped. Here's Adams. Brooks with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Three-pointer.
Brooks has got 7.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Nobody near Jordan. And they recover it. Here's Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, be opportunistic, right? Ball comes off the window. Go get it and create an opportunity. John Wall does just that.
Morant dishes to Jackson. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Zubats. So on the clock, here's Leonard, banked in off the glass.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And so it's Memphis, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We'll get right back to the action when we reach.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Out on the wings for him, Powell and Jordan. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. You know, Greg, you played on some pretty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, come on now. That's a big-time offensive rebound. The combination of length and explosiveness. Norman Powell, good night.
Morant passes to Jackson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Goes up to the stripe. And it's Morant missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Memphis leading by 3. And Brooks, here we go, in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Powell for 3. Goes back up. And it's Zubac laying it in.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Adams dishes to Morant. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Here's Powell. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Morant outside. Connects from 3-point range. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
A 3 from Leonard. And no good. And it's Memphis the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Payne. Adams outside for Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Powell for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Powell gets to George. Back to Powell. Nobody near Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense. And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA. Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And Bain no good on that one. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Morant against Wall. Fires the 3. And the Grizzlies get it back. Clippers trail by 13. Finished off the break. Wall's got 6 points.
Count the players on one hand more dangerous in transition than John Wall.
Here's Morant.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Got that one up quick. Leonard's got his second bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant with another miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 10. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
That is big-time handles. The ball's on a string. Good luck checking John Wall.
And here's Morant. Stolen by Zubac. And so we wrap up the first half. Grizzlies lead by 8. All right, David, thank you, and stay with me.
The Grizzlies, 32.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Count it. 13 points for Brooks.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Fires from the line. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Summer of 2014 doors. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
The baseline J, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to Zubac. Chalk up 2 there. Zubac has got 6 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Powell, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. He has 6.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Morant against Wall. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to Brooks. Over George. And again, Memphis no good. Clippers trail by 6. And he goes big with the tap right over John Morant.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
And so we see a technical foul call here. They're going to hit him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
Morant against Wall. And a wide open look for Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the dunk by Powell.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Morant passes to Adams. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Wall with the ball. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. To stop the drought.
Dylan Brooks.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Powell finds Wall for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Powell with the steal. Now, here's Zubac. He's got 6, and here's Leonard from 3. They get it again, and George able to finish. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Well, you see Paul George's activity coming to bear right there. The ability to get a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Here's the lob to Adams. Outside, Bain. Outside for Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. And Adams with the slam.
So many NBA players would tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Here's Powell. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from three-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
Down low, stolen by Zubac. Powell, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
11 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant with the bucket.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Adams, a nice D. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Grizzlies. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Wall and Powell are the guard set. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Brooks for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Wall. Leonard. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 1.
This has defined Kawhi Leonard's game going back to college. He understood rebounding is important to winning.
Morant pushes to Jackson. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. George passes to Wall. Baseline jumper. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill. But, boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
Back to Zubats, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
It's stolen. Ball's knocked loose. Powell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. At that time, sets up his teammate.
Morant surveying the D. The 3. They get it again.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
It's stolen by Adams. And it's Brooks in the corner. The tray doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Powell. Here's Zubats. He kicks it to Wall. Outside Leonard. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Morant against Wall. And the rejection by Zubats.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
The kick out to Wall. Left side, Bain. Morant outside to tie it up. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Powell, the pass to Wall. And here's Leonard from 3. It's home in by Adams. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Brooks. Powell with the steal. Zubats with it. Now defended by Adams. Zubats no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Outside for George. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Memphis leading. Inside, got a piece of it. Powell with the steal. Wall attacking. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 10 points for Wall.
That's a big-time delivery. John Wall making it happen.
side. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Leonard kicks the wall. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's George. And George hits the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here are the Grizzlies with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Brooks. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. And Adams kicks to Bain. For the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
George passes to Wall. Comes up empty down low. Leonard with the steal. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotion.
they came into the arena earlier. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, love when Russell attacks defenses, charging with tenacity and making them compromise.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. That shot missing. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Russell. Brooks with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one. Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Morant against Russell. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. Jackson for 3.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
Bane, no good. As for Dylan Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Russell against Morant. From deep 3-point range. They grab their own miss. Adams finds Brooks. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Here's Russell. From deep. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And the second free throw is good.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Morant with it, guarded now by Anderson. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And he hits it to tie the game. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Gobert, that's good.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Bane. Outside for Brooks. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Anderson passes to Towns. The shot off that time.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Gobert with it. Guarded by Morant. Here's Edwards.
Oh, did you see that? Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Anderson passes to Edwards. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. The 3 from Bain. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards, a pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Morant against Russell. From deep 3-point range. Stolen by Russell. In transition, here they come. Outside Edwards. Puts the move on. And Morant clears the board. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top, up 5-4, and will be... If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Towns passes to Russell. Back to Towns. To the middle. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Russell against Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. And they're able to recover. Here's Bain. And stolen by Morant. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
The kick out to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. With the tip. It's good on the putback. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. And here's Morant outside. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Towns. The Grizzlies pull it in. Takes a 13-footer. That one's wide left. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Russell. And the layup is good off the glass. Russell's got 6. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter, in the midst of Vinsanity, That's when you make a business decision, and that's a smart decision.
Here's Jackson, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
Outside for Russell from the arc. Here's Anderson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too, and he'll go to the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up, and that one misses.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
Payne, the pass to Brooks. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Russell against Morant. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Payne finds Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. Back to Brooks. Stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Gobert with it. Jackson in his pocket. Towns passes to Russell. Kicks it out to Anderson. Over to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And so it's Memphis with it. Trailing by 4. Nifty move. And then Morant with the dunk.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Russell against Morant. Russell, pass to Anderson. Now here's Gobert. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
The kick out to Edwards. No good on the triple. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
The Grizzlies, 18. And ready for the Jabberwockies.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Man, you look at Jaren Jackson. He's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. Brooks finds Morant. Here's Brooks. 5 to shoot. This for the tie. Good D by Gobert.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Memphis trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Payne. Back to Jackson. To the inside. Pass to Adams. And stolen by Gobert. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Edwards, a pass to Gobert.
On D, Adams is so intimidating, using his size well to affect the shot.
They need his talent on the floor. Now they're going to have to get it done without him.
McDaniels is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Here's Bane. Adams with a screen on Edwards. The three from Bane. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Adams has run these screen and rolls countless times. Great job getting to the right spot. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
At the line for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns. At the line for 2.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take it.
The previous play is under review.
Sure, they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. And so Towns nails them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Morant against Russell. Anderson for 3. And they get it back. Russell, the pass to Anderson. Another shot.
2 minutes remaining.
And he sinks the layup. Anderson's got 6 points.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Morant. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Adams. It's Adams who hammers it home.
A merciless slam by Steven Adams, using all of his athleticism to rub it right in the deepest space.
McDaniels inside. Adams covering. McDaniels can't hit. It's intercepted. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bane against Edwards for the lead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Russell with the ball. He's got 6. Pass to Anderson. Second chance effort. Now McDaniels fires from 14. Offensive board. The kick out to Edwards. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Adams over Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Big props to Adams. This is a guy who brings the energy and effort every night.
And Adams drops them both. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Moran against Russell. Moran into the lane. Here's Adams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Russell finds Edwards. Towns with the ball. Defended by Jackson. Back to Edwards. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. We'll get right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Jackson, the pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Towns. McDaniels, a screen on Jackson. Here's Towns. Back to Daniels. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now Russell. Takes it inside. Pass to McDaniels. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Tries to break his ice. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Russell. There's the triple. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. To the left wing. And here's Moran outside. The offensive rebound. And it's Adams missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
On the wing, Bain, guarded by Edwards. Jackson can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Jackson down low. Towns on him. Jackson, pass to Bain. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Russell finds Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect it to.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Edwards can't hit.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
Here's Adams. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Back to Towns. Pass to Anderson. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Morant. The three. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Morant. Now just a three-point Minnesota lead. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
McDaniels against Morant. Here's Adams. Tries again. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Towns. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. They set the screen to tie it up. Misses the tray. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
let's start off with the report from our very own David Aldridge. David, take it away. Go. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Now here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Powell, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
You know, John Wall is not just a dynamic scorer. He is outstanding at sharing the ball with his open teammates.
And here's Russell. And the dunk by Towns.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Wall, no luck. The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Russell finds Anderson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Tries the spin move. Pass the Wall. Going inside. Gobert with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Anderson's shot is off.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Zubac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now Powell, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Leonard kicks to Powell. There's the triple. Los Angeles with another miss. Stolen by George. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ball against Russell. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Powell. He dishes it to Wall. Back to Powell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
George rising up with great confidence and strength. Threw it down with authority.
Russell against Wall. There's the pass to Gobert. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. And that one drops. Towns has got 8.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Powell. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Powell against Edwards. Leonard, that's for 2. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wall, that's a two-pointer. They grab their own miss.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by Zubac. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle, Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Got it off in time. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. We've got more in store for you.
Fans, your Clippers,
and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. And it's Wall in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Edwards against Powell. Here's Towns. The kick out to Anderson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Greg, for our audience, can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Hey, it's one thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism, to play good defense. But the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and feels things defensively as well as anybody in the league, and really excellent instincts at that end of the floor.
Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Powell against Edwards. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 4.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now here's Gobert. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Russell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Now Gobert. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Edwards dishes to Gobert.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
That one is no good. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's sent back by Russell. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Anderson passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now here's Wall. Outside for George. Back to Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, there's no denying it. When Wall is healthy, he is still a major threat in this league. I mean, he's lightning quick as a point guard, and he has tremendous defensive instincts.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
2 minutes.
It's Powell on the wing. Edwards defending. Powell, the pass to Zubac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Here's Gobert. The second effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness. And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Wall looking for an opening. It's to Powell. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Towns dishes to Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Now here's Wall. Powell down low. Edwards defending. Wall. A special move before the shot. Wall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands and just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And Wall kicks to Zubac. Leonard against Towns. And it's Kawhi Leonard with the 3. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. Oh, here's Edwards. Russell passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George with 1 on the clock and finished off by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Clippers, 29. The Timberwolves, 27.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. And it's Leonard missing.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards drives in. Takes it off the glass. Edwards got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minnesota.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Leonard sets a screen for Wall. Oh, Leonard in position. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Powell. Edwards drawing the double team. Here's Russell with the three. And no good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Powell. Clippers leading by 3. Wall passes to Zubac. Knocked away. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Towns dishes to Anderson. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Here's Wall. That shot off. Nice D from Russell. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
And Wall kicks to George. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. That free throw missing. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Russell passes to Anderson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Oh, Leonard in position.
An elite scorer in today's game. Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
Outside Russell. Pass to Reed. Outside Towns. Outside Russell. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Zubac. Foul the pass to George. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
You know, George's not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard. It's his first trip to the line.
at about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
A nice shot by Wall.
Confidence is so important at this level, and Wall has it. He takes pride in finding ways to score inside.
Reed the pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. Stolen by George. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. Throw down the sledgehammer!
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Outside, George. Zubac's a screen on Anderson. Nobody near George. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Reed. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside, Edwards to the inside. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
A 3 from Leonard. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Anderson against George. Back to Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
First team. And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity, and finished off by Leonard.
Well, they've been running the offense through Leonard all night, and why not?
Edwards dishes to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Wall finds Powell. Nobody near Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The offensive rebound. That one good for 2. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Russell left side. He shoots again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Clippers.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
A three from Leonard. Rebound, Minnesota. Right side, Russell. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the block.
Man can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Edwards. Man with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Clippers leading by 11.
2 minutes.
Outside, Wall. Leonard on the wing. Back to Wall. Here's Man. And that one hits back iron. Anderson outside. Russell with a wide open look. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Wall against Russell. And there's the pass to George. Launches a 3. The shot that time, not on target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Basketball.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
John Wall, first personal foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound, and they'll get another chance. And here's Anderson from the arc. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
.50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Wall. And here's George for 3. The rebound by Anderson. Russell from long range. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard with the ball. Clock at 6. Pass to Man. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. So the Clippers with the win. A confident David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Let's meet the starting lineup.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. And it's Brooks missing.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Leonard, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and Leonard has some of the biggest hands in the game, using them to haul in offensive boards.
Here's Morant. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's George. Fires the three. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that what he's looking to do.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
And he's good on the second. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Now here's Bane. The three. Paul George pulls down the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Wall against Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Good.
He knows his job in the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Powell for three. Goes back up. Leonard for three. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Amazing that catch-and-shoot jumpers were considered a weak spot for Kawhi when he came into the league. No one thinks that way anymore.
Now here's Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
19-footer. Leonard pulls down the board.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all. His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. And he converts the layup.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Powell passes to Wall. Back to Powell. Down low. And stolen by Morant. And here comes the break. Here's Jackson. Now here's Bane. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the big finish by Wall.
Yeah, the claw strikes again. Leonard snatches the ball and quickly ignites the break.
Memphis trailing here. 59 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Morant. Deflected. It's Powell, high post. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And so Powell nails them both. Here's Morant. 43 seconds left now in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. And stolen by Bane. Zubac with the steal. Wall with it. Checked by Brooks. Powell for three. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, the claw. I mean, Leonard controls the ball with those massive hands. Just throws it down.
Here's Morant. Paul George pulls down the board. Inside. Unloads. Shot by Leonard, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers ahead, up 8.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Adams, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Adams has got 6.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's George. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Here's Bane. They trail by 11. Pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Three-pointer. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Zubac. Wall, the pass to Zubac. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
The Clippers shooting about 56% in this one. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Wall. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Morant against Wall. Here's Brooks.
Walking foul call. John Wall. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Morant into the lane. And it's Morant missing. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Back to Wall. Shoots over Morant. Wall, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. For 3, they get it again. Here's Jackson, outside for Brooks. Oh, George with a steal. Wall with it, checked by Brooks. To the middle, stolen by Jackson. Adams, the pass to Morant. Another shot. And it's Adams missing. Pass break, here we go. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Here's Brooks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's on Norman Powell.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
And it's so easy to see why Leonard's teammates feed him so much. Once he gets going, watch out.
Outside Morant. To end the drought. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 7.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Wall, the pass to George. Up and over Brooks. George's shot is off.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Brooks drives in. Pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Here's Morant. From behind the arc. And they'll get another chance. Adams, the pass to Bain. And here's Morant. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. Leonard against Jackson. Zubac with the steal. They're running. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. "17 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Leonard for 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
With a smooth jumper and unwavering confidence, Leonard's able to consistently convert from downtown.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlight. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Wall and Powell is the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Morant. I got him. To the paint. Zubac with the steal. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Here's Morant. He's got 9. Outside Wall. Leonard finds Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer, one of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Now here's Morant. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Oh, great D that time from Powell. George, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Adams. And he jams it home with authority.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. And the foul on Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Kicks it to George. And the jam by George.
And we know George is a great shooter, but when he's attacking the rim like that, it gives this team a whole different attitude.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
He's off on the first.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Powell against Bane. Misses off the left iron. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Brooks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to John Wall.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he sinks the second. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Powell for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. It's stolen by Leonard. Back to Wall. Driving to the basket. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Bane with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Brooks. Back to Bane. 11 feet out. And again, Memphis no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Wall on the attack. Out to Powell. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. The offensive rebound. Adams, shot's good.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware where he is at all times.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Bane against Powell. And stolen by Leonard. Here's the break. And Powell with the stuff.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
And it's Morant off the drive. Here's Bane. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Oh, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
George hits them both. The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Morant against Wall. Morant, no good. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Powell passes to Zubac. Now here's Wall. Here he goes. Shoots over Morant. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot. That's great decision making.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant against Wall. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's George, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Steven Adams.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
And he can't get the first one. And no luck that time either. From deep, Morant. And it's Morant again missing. Here's Powell. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Clippers on top, running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Memphis shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hot. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Powell's shot is off.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And Morant drops them both. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Wall. That one a little long. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 19. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Zubac passes to Powell. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. On the wing, Brooks. To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball.
Clippers ball.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Powell. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. From deep, Bain. And the three-pointer goes.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Outside Wall. Over Morant. Second chance shot. Leonard for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And here's Morant outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball for 3. The rebound by Jackson. And here are the Grizzlies. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball.
Clippers ball.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Back to Wall. Shoots over Morant. Ball missing again. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Remaining at the game.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. Morant against Wall. Pass to Adams. Outside Bain. This one for 3. They get it back. Jackson outside. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. The Clippers shooting a solid 47%. Here's Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's gotten 4 this quarter.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Here's Morant. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Shot on the wing. George's shot is off. And here's Memphis. They're on an 11-2 run.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Clippers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Kawhi Leonard.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And here's Morant outside. Powell pulls it in. Now the Clippers with it. 13-point lead. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. George outside. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Adams. Shoots over Zubac. Bane, the pass to Morant. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson.